James and the Express. Sometimes Gordon and Henry slept with James in the shed. They would talk of nothing but bootlaces. James would have talked about engines who got shut up in tunnels and stuck on hills, but they wouldn't listen and went on talking and laughing. "You talk too much, little James," Gordon would say. "A fine, strong engine like me has something to talk about. I am the only engine who could pull the Express. When I'm not there, they need two engines. Think of that. I've pulled expresses for years and never once lost my way. I've seemed to know the right line by instinct," said Gordon proudly. Every wise engine knows, of course, that the signalman works the points so to make the engines run on the right track. But Gordon was so proud he had forgotten. "Wake up, James," next morning. "It's nearly time for the Express." "What are you doing? Odd jobs?" "Oh, well, we all have to begin somewhere, don't we? Run along and get my coaches. Don't be late now." So James went to get Gordon's coaches. They were now all shiny and lovely new paint. He was careful not to bump them as they followed him slowly into the station, singing happily, "We're going away! We're going away!" "I wish I was going with you," said James. "I should love to pull the Express and go flying along the line." He just left the station and went back to the yard, just as Gordon, with much noise, blowing his whistle, backing up to the train. The factory controller was on the train, with each other important people. As he soon started, they heard the guard's whistle, and Gordon started. "Look at me now," said Puffy Puff, as the coaches glided after him. "Boop, boop, 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 boop. Goodbye, little James. See you tomorrow." James watched the train disappear around the curve and then went back to work. He pushed some trucks into a siding to their proper signs and went to fetch the coaches from another engine. He just brought the coaches to the platform when he was just being uncoupled when he heard a mournful noise. "Hush! Hush! Hush! Hush!" There was Gordon trying to slide into the station without being noticed. "Hello, Gordon. Is it tomorrow?" asked James. Gordon didn't answer. He just let off steam feebly. "Did you lose your way, Gordon?" "No, it was lost for me," he crossly. "I was switched off the main line onto the loop. I had to go all around and back again." "Perhaps it was instinct," said James. "Perhaps it..." Meanwhile, all the passengers hurried to the booking office. "We want our money back," they said, and everyone made noise, but the fat controller climbed onto the top of the trolley and blew the guard's whistle so loudly that they all stopped to look at him. Then he promised them a new train at once. "Gordon can't do it. Will you puff it for us, James?" "Yes, sir. I'll try." So James was uncoupled on, and everyone got in again. "Do your best, James," said the fire controller kindly. Just then the whistle blew, and he had to get in. Come along, Puff. You're pulling us well, sang the coaches. Hurry, 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 he puffed. Station and bridges flashed by. The passengers leaned out of the window and cheered, and they soon reached the terminus. Everyone said thank you to James. "Well done," said the fire. "Will you like to pull the express sometimes?" "Oh, yes, sir," said James. The next day, when James came by Gordon, he was pulling some trucks in the yard. "I like some quiet work for a change." "You did well with those coaches, I hear." "Good, we'll show them." And he gave the trucks a bump and make them cry. "Oh, oh, oh!" James and Gordon are now good friends. James sometimes takes the express to give Gordon a rest. Gordon never talks about bootlaces, and they quite agree on the subject of trucks. Okay, we've gone through 3 railway engine series, and we'll see you next time on the next RSSM. The next series of RSSM is Tank Engine Thomas again. Well, we'll be seeing some news stories. Thomas and the Guard, Thomas Goes Fishing, Thomas, Terrence and the Snow, and Bertie and the Bus. Thomas and Bertie. Stay tuned to see the next series of the story. This is Trainboy 125 saying goodbye, and we'll hope to see the short 13 comes up. Short Friday the 13th comes up.